So, this is one of my favorite principles. And in fact, this is one of the principles that can sometimes creep up and get me too, if I'm being honest. So, when you're watching this, say these two words out loud for me. I know. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Think of some people that you know that actually say these words. Yeah, yeah, I know, right? And in my example, as anybody, if you're watching this, if you've got children, you probably know a little bit more about this flip chart than others, right? So I've got a couple of kids, right? And I'll have, say, my daughter come up to me and she'll ask me a question, and I'll go to give her an answer, and then suddenly she's like, "No, no, Dad, I already know." I'm like, "You don't know. You just asked me, so you don't know the answer." And if you think about it, people that do this, or when I do it or you do it, what actually happens to our brain, right? Do we stay open or does it become a little bit closed? So it actually becomes closed, right? We start shutting off the learnings. We close down and we don't go and keep looking for what I'd actually say is we stop looking for these things called distinctions, right? So let me give you a quick piece on what a distinction is, right? So if I had an opportunity a few years ago to go to Malaysia and present to a large group of Malaysian business owners. And I was standing in front of the room. Now, I asked them this question, this exact question: can you give me some words to describe snow? Right? And have a think about what answers that they gave me. Basically, they gave me two: cold and white. That was pretty much all they gave me. Now, if I came back to a place where there was, snow skiers around, or if you are a snow skier, and I said, "Give me some words to describe snow," what type of words would you give me? Powdery, slushy, wet, icy, yellow, all of those type of things. That was a joke, that one. Right, so they've got more words. Now, if I went and spoke to an Eskimo, right, the Inuit Eskimos, have a guess how many words they have to describe snow. It's more than 100, right? But the point of it is they've got a whole bunch more what? Distinctions on it. It is still just snow, yet the Eskimos have a whole bunch more distinctions. So I know that, there you go, that when we stay open, right, we go and get way more of these distinctions. So how it can sound in a business is, "Bob, why don't we have a look at this marketing strategy or this recruitment strategy?" And Bob says, "Wait, I've already done that and it did not work," right? That would be in I know status. I know it doesn't work. So my request is, as we go along on the journey, that you remain open. My experience says that the people that do a better job of this, to say "I'm open" and stay open, get greater results along the pathway here as we go. How could I do it better? How could I do it another way? Tell me. By the way, I think this is an epidemic on the planet too. There's a thing, I call it I know-itis, right? There is absolutely no reason that people can't get all the information that they need to keep getting more and more distinctions. So, folks, question for you: how open are you, right? And if you are an I know person, which sometimes I can do that, what are you going to do to prevent that? Here's your question. This is the ultimate one to do it, is if you ever catch yourself going there, you have to say to the other person, "Please tell me more about that. Please tell me more about that." That's the way to stay open. All right, folks, I know-itis. Don't let it get you. It'll prevent your growth. Have fun. Cheers.